Hello Internet, it is Liam here. I'm just about to start packaging up all the mystery boxes for the huge pile of books that you've probably seen. And while I was sitting here at my office about to do it, I thought it might be cool to show you some of the books in a bit more detail so you know roughly what to expect. Keep in mind that there's about 500 or maybe more booklets, so you're not going to see them all, and I don't know a lot about most of them either, and quite a lot of them are not googleable. Yeah, we'll go with googleable because they're just too old basically. But there's also some modern stuff as well. So what I've done is I've sorted out all of the booklets into kind of themes, rough themes, like cards, general close-up, mentalism, that kind of thing. So I'm going to show you a little sample of what is in each of those categories, and just so you know what to expect. So if I switch camera with my nifty device here, you can see my office desk. So this is the little sample of the Mentalism Pile. So we're just going to flick through this pretty quickly. These are the booklets that are going into some of the mystery boxes. We've got some Mark Elston there. We've got some Ron Bale. Mine's in duplicate by Jack Yates. He was a very clever mentalist sort of geezer. Easy to do mental mysteries for two people. There you go. Whole bunch of stuff in there. Corinda, this looks so old. I don't know what is the right way up to show you guys. Yes, maybe I should do everything that way around. Corinda's Step 5 of Mentalism, Blindfolds and X-Ray Eyes. Then we've also got Psychonetic Time by Banachek. Some Ian Adair Mental Magic. Another Mark Elston routine there. Some Leo Clipboard routine. Self-Working Magic. Ted Leslie, Milbourne Christopher, The Dog Race. I don't know who's edited by what. Yeah, fair enough. Another Corinda thing there. 20 Stones with a Nail Writer. Corinda's Headline Prediction. Boone for All Seasons by Eric Mason. There's a couple of those. All the Eric Mason stuff, not just his book stuff, but all of his things had such cool illustrations. I'm like, well jealous. So yeah, there's a couple of those. Barisal Horowitz there. Out of This World by Paul Curry. There will be duplicates as well because some of it would have been stock from ages ago. We got some magazine there. That was a Ted Leslie magazine, I think. Might be wrong there. Animan. Some Magic with Slates. Stranger Than Fiction. Fight Dirty by Andy Nyman. Going South with His Secrets, Bruce Bernstein. Christopher Taylor, Inside Out. The Dance and Diary Trick. Luke Germain 7 Deceptions. I was still friends and still in contact with Luke when that came out, and that was so cool. No idea what this is. Melodonamo. Some of them are so old, and this is how they are produced with the folders and stuff. You'll see more of those in the general section. Derek Brown, Starstruck, Phony. Nothing But Mystery, Jim Steinmeier. Hypnohole and Other Absurdities. That probably will be too thick for the mystery boxes, so that will probably stay here. But that is a quick sample of the Mentalism booklets. There is more. There's way more, but those are the ones that are going to just like a little sample or a teaser of what's going to go in. Then down here, let me switch the camera back round. I've got a pile of card magic stuff, which is just here. So let me set that up on this again. Just a random pile off the top of the lot. You can't actually see anything there, so is that better? There we go. So let's have a quick flick through these as well. You've got Leonard Green's Snap Deal or Laser Deal. There's a little manuscript there, which is pretty awesome. Even cooler. There's a lot of these. Harry Barron's collection of famous card tricks. Harry Barron, of course, was the founder of Kaymar Magic, so there'll be a lot of his bits and pieces through here. Movers and Shakers, 10 new moves from Tyler Wilson and Andy Gladwin. And at the other end of the scale, ancient-looking card manipulations by John Hugard. Our Leech Legacy, Randy Wakeman. That's a pretty good bundle of card stuff, actually. I've read that. The Elmsley 4-card trick, card manipulation there, more of that with a different cover. That's a routine, a Lewis Ganson routine with a Svengali deck. There's a couple of booklets from the session. There's a few of these, and there's some great stuff in there because they're all sort of random contributors. That's one of the, can't think of his name now, Ron Bauer? Yeah, one of the Ron Bauer tricks. Got a whole bunch of those. Someone asked me about Jerry Andrus books. That's sleeving from the deck. $3.50 printed on there, look. And what year was that? 1961. There you go. That is getting on. The utility pack. Oh, there's another movers and shakers. We've got Tanner for the Waiter, which I think is some old story deck thing. Peter Kane. I'm going to be reprinting the Peter Kane card session booklets all together. It's going to be sexy, but it's taking me ages, so hang on in tight. Some more session booklets. Some more card manipulation, Jean Hugard, Missing Link. The Pasteball Prowler, that is a really cool routine. I know that one. Ken DeCourcy thing, which is like a matrix with a signed card torn into 4, and they all assemble under a cover card, and then later on the cover card is the restored signed selection. A really good routine. Colour Do As I Do. Whatever the automatic deck is, it's there. These are good. Bought these books. Really cool. 15 Minutes with a Borrowed Deck by Eddie Joseph. That'll be good. Everywhere and Nowhere. Exit 51 by Ben Harris. The World's Fastest Card Trick. Super Spell. This was a thing that inspired my Spellomatic deck, which sold really, really well. And it's all based on there. I basically just put a routine around the core idea in there. Rovey Reveals. Rovey did some fabulous card magic. A setup reset. I'm just flicking through quickly so you get a quick idea. Quite sticky blue book. Yeah, there's too many to go through all of them. Don't want to bore you. But the Specialist Moves, Simon Lovell. Operandi, which I think is a magazine. Some Stephen Tucker booklets. Tsunami is amazing. It's a Bob Farmer thing. Investigating the Mini Teckle deck. More Stephen Tucker. And some Blackjack thing. There you go. So that's a very brief flip through the card-based stuff, of which there is plenty. And then the last pile of stuff I've got is the general sort of close-up pile. So we'll have a look at that when I get rid of this now too. And there we go. Hooray. So again, this is just a big chunk off the top of the pile. Some more Eddie Joseph there. More Magic of the Hands by Edward Victor. Look how old that is. Oh man. 1976, the book plate says, but from Davenport's. Those were the days. Oh, they don't put years in all the time. That really bugs me. I'm nosy. I want to know. Spongeball Manipulation, Ping Pong, The Purse Frame, Danny Archer's lecture notes, which were... He had 2 sets. They were really, really good. Master Mysteries of 1933. There you go. Love it. What we got here? Some rope routines. Geoffrey Buckingham lecture notes. David Horworth lecture notes. Kavari lecture notes. Book that never was. Well, it obviously was because it's there. Peter Scarlett. Ian Adair. Gus Wilson. Scotty York. Dan Garrett. There's a few of these. I think Dan did a lecture tour for Kaymar years ago, and his stuff is fabulous. Really, really good. So I highly recommend that. There was Garrett's Top 10, and there was also in the UK or something similar. Bob King. You know we're all fans of Bob King. Anyone who isn't a fan of Bob King is wrong. Do the Stuff That's You. This is a booklet on Party Popper Magic. Geoffrey Buckingham again. Some Ali Bongo notes. Some Ian Adair, Smile is Magic, Alan Shaxson notes from the beginning of time, by the looks of it. Winners All, we've had that one, Top 10. Terry Seabrook, Fabian, Carol Fox, and Wayne Fox, there you go. All the Foxes together. Dick Cornwinder there, Val Andrews. Dan Garrett Does the UK, that's another great set of notes, which I've read. Most of these I haven't read. Again, you get the idea. They're the smaller ones. We'll have a look at some of the bigger sets as well here. Astral Discs by Harry Barron, which has got the discs in. It's kind of like a set of routines with a ring and a shell, a bit like a Jardine Ellis ring, but it looks more like a washer than a ring. Signed Bobby Bernard lecture notes, and he didn't swear on them, so it might be faked if you knew Bobby. Bobby Bernard by Val Andrews. Magic in Miniature. That's pretty cool. Eddie Joseph, Magic with Credit Cards. Adam Grace. Delvin's Devious Devices. This was Jack Delvin was one of the first lecturers I actually ever saw, and he was amazing. It was at Southend Sorcerers, and he was just so good. Dan Tong's Restaurant Magic. There's Chop Cup, Cups and Balls. There's a couple of these David Acker lecture notes. I'm a big David Acker fan, so those were actually mine, I think. A load of Simon Lovell lecture notes, because Simon Lovell also awesome. And you can see there's some Dan Garrett stuff. What's the big thing there? There's the Crow Flyers. Raymond Crow, that makes sense. Jay Sankey lecture notes. More Bob King, and you get the idea. So yes, so there you are. So I thought it would be cool. I might be wrong, but I thought it'd be cool if you could have a look at the sort of thing that will be in there. I haven't decided quite how the prices are going to work, but I'm thinking we're probably going to do like a box, like a set box of booklets, which will be, you know, somewhere between 5 and 10 that will fit in there, I think. I'll show you one of the boxes that I've got. I've got about 20 of these for now, so I'm going to package these up like this and then bash in a random selection of booklets which will go in there. And like I say, I'm not sure on what the price will be. It won't be expensive. It'll be sort of 20, 25 quid maybe, hopefully, depending on post and the cost of the boxes and all that. And yeah, so hopefully now you have a rough idea of what to expect inside your Kaymar Magic reading mystery box. That was catchy. I hope you enjoyed it, and catch you next time. Cheerio.